My name is Crystal Mothy, and I'm married to Robin here at Level Ground. We have 2 kids, ages 4 and 18 months, and we live not too far from here, just off Clearbrook Road, in a neighborhood that is full of young families. Some of the ways I've sought to be missional over the past 4 years has been just being available. We spend a lot of time in our front yard, and the kids are all outside, and so we've had a lot of opportunities to connect with our neighbors. 2 families in particular we've gotten to know pretty well. One is a church-going family and the other is not. And over the years we've sought to be available and provide listening ears for these friends, and at times also provided childcare if needed, if someone was having a baby or if someone was ill. Bringing meals or cookies now and then has been something that I've been able to do with my kids as well, or with my daughter. We've really enjoyed just being intentional about getting to know these people's families and their concerns and likes and dislikes, and it's been a learning process for me as well, just learning what it means to be neighbors and become friends with people who have different backgrounds than I do, and just how we can be a blessing to our neighbors. One of the things that's been challenging has been that sometimes I don't feel like being missional. Our neighbors will see us or see me on days when I don't feel well or I don't feel like talking much. So sometimes our kids just play while the moms are just kind of standing around because we're all tired. But I feel like that's been good for me to it's been humbling, because as a Christian, obviously I'm not perfect, but also just learning to trust more that God will use me how He wants, and if I can be available to Him, I trust that He will use that still. So that's been interesting at times. And then one other thing that Robin and I did, along with our neighbors, was to host a backyard barbecue last summer with about 7 other neighborhood families. And we really enjoyed that, just having a chance to get to know them better and see their faces, and we hope to do something like that again this summer. And then the last thing that I've tried to do is just be available in prayer, and I like to sit in front of my window a lot, and so then I see my neighbors' homes, and especially the one family, I've just sought to pray for them, and I've received a lot of joy, and that's meaningful for me to be in prayer. And just trusting that God wants to bless them and to reveal His love to them in greater ways. And I don't always know how to pray for them, and I don't always remember to pray, but when I do feel like God wants to use those prayers, and that He's put us there in our home for a reason. And He's given me time and to think and pray, and just time to be at home, and sometimes more available to these friends. And so that's how I've sought to be missional, and I'm still learning and enjoying it at the same time.